Hi, me again. We're going to talk about today how to practice vibrato for violin and viola. And no matter what level you're at, you can always practice getting better at vibrato. So I'm going to show you kind of quickly the different steps on how to work on getting vibrato and also work on improving your vibrato if you already have it. Okay. So first things first, without your instrument, you need to take your left hand and I want you to take your pinky finger and have it touch your shoulder just right here. And so you want to get your arm up almost like you're pretend playing your instrument. And you just want to let that pinky finger just kind of smack into your shoulder. If you want to think of like fanning yourself, you can. But I like to have that pinky finger touch my shoulder because that's how you should be holding your hand when you play the violin. You don't hold it like this. You don't play the violin like you're pointing at your face, okay? So do that a few times, and what you want to do is see how jelly you can make your arm. Your whole arm should be jellied. Your fingers, your wrist, and even down here through your elbow and upper arm, just really relaxed, okay? It looks funny. You should look like rubber arm, or I've been watching Harry Potter movies this morning because they're on TV. So like when they take the Skelegro and they have to, when the crazy Defense Against the Dark Arts guy takes Harry Potter's arm bones out by accident. You should look like that, like you have no skeleton bones in there. You have no bones in your arm, skeleton bones. That was a School of Redundancy Academy. Okay, so anyway, no bones in there, real loose. Okay, so if you can do that, you're in good shape. Now with your instrument, okay, you're going to take your instrument and put it on your shoulder. First things first, do not do this for more than about 30 seconds at a time because it's going to make your arm tired, okay? Really tired, okay? So you're going to take your bow hand and hold on to your instrument here because otherwise you're going to get like this kind of a thing, and that is not vibrato. So real quick, this is not vibrato, okay? 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 So don't do all that, all right? So holding your instrument here, thinking about that jelly hand, okay? Put all 4 fingers for violins on A and for violas on the D string. And now lift up your fingers. And here's the most important part. Your thumb should be nice and light and loose, but touching the side. I see a lot of young violin and viola players try to do vibrato by putting the finger down and then having your thumb out to the side. I don't know what that is. That's just very bizarre, okay? You have nothing to hold on to here. You have no balance, okay? It's like trying to walk on your toe instead of your foot, okay? So now what you're going to do is the thumb is relaxed, so just try polishing with your thumb and then put it back where it feels comfortable but light. And then here's the big part. You want this part of your hand to not touch the side. Okay, so put all those fingers down again. Tap your thumb and get it light. Lift up your fingers a little bit, not straight up, just a little. And now let your hand fall away from the side. And now show me that rubbery arm. Okay? Rubbery arm. I want you to see it from the side. Good. Okay? So you might do this for like, I don't know, 10 seconds. Okay? That's step 1. Okay? When you're getting pretty good at that, then you can take your hand and slide it forward. So for my older students, they know that's 3rd position-ish, 3rd, 4th. And I like to pretend I'm a big basketball fan, okay? So sad, no basketball. Anyway, so I like to pretend that I'm going to dribble a basketball off this part of my instrument right here, off the upper bout, okay? So I'm going to take my palm right here. So when you dribble a basketball, you dribble with your palm. And I'm just going to pretend that I'm just kind of dribbling that basketball right there. But look how loose everything stays in my whole arm. Very loose. Look at my thumb. It's very loose, and it's actually wiggling. That's a hard word to say. Wiggling along with my whole hand. But it's not doing this, okay? I'm not doing that. You're going to hurt yourself, okay? So don't do that, all right? And I'm still holding on here. So again, this is a little 10-second exercise, okay? That was step 2. Now step 3, okay? You're going to put your tall finger, that's your 2nd finger in violin and viola, right here on the wood of your instrument, right up on the upper bout. I like to put it on those little black lines. That's called the purfling. You might have learned that when you had parts of the instrument. I don't think I teach mine that because it's pretty detailed, but that's a fancy pants word. You can be very, very advanced overachiever. So now that you've got that there, you want to get your basketball or your wave going, and then put that second finger on the wood and look at this. Keep all your fingers relaxed. Now, a lot of kids are going to start doing this because they're going to get real tight. And they're like, oh, I'm going to do it. Okay, no, keep it relaxed. If you get real tense, just go back to this. You can even go back to this if you get real tense. Okay, so put your instrument up there again. Put your finger on there. And you can hear it. I need to cut my nail because you can hear it rocking up against that. Okay, and that's good. And that's step 3. Okay, once you're good at that, step 4 is I like to put mine in between violin and viola, in between, for the violins in between D and A, and violas in between the D and the G string. And now I'm not pressing down. Hear that cool little noise? Almost sounds like I'm working like a DJ at a club. Wicka, 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 wicka. Can you see me doing that? No. Okay. I'm not cool enough. All right. So look at this. Now look, this is a big thing. Ooh, elbow under your instrument towards your belly. Okay. That way you can get up on top of that fingertip and you can do this. But everything's still loose. See, I'm doing that same woo thing I was doing before, except right here. Okay. When you get good at this, you are ready to try putting it on the string and doing vibrato. Now, you are going to have to push your finger down a little more firmly than you were when you just played regular notes. But the big thing is pulling that elbow around towards your belly. So your thumb is actually going to come a little bit underneath the neck, but it's still going to be rubbery and it's still going to move with your whole arm. Okay? All right, now when you start to use the bow, be careful. I like to tell my kids the bow can make you stupid. Not really, that's kind of mean, but don't let the bow make you start doing silly things. I've seen lots of kids who will be great at this, and then we put the bow on the string and crazy things happen, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to bow open D and wiggle on the A string. Not at the same time yet. So this is the 5th step. I don't know, I lost count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, wiggle, wiggle, bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, wiggle, wiggle. And you can slide your hand back to first position if you want to try it there. I do find this a little harder, but you can just come up here. We're not playing a real note, so it don't matter where you are. I mean, don't come up here, but, somewhere in here, okay? All right, now, once you get good at that and the bow's not making you do wackadoodle things and you're not doing this and flapping like a bird, then you can come over here and try to do both at the same time, but not on the same string. So you're going to bow open D and wiggle on A. So I get my wiggle going first. Get my arm relaxed. Make sure your fingers aren't sticking straight up. That means you tense. Make sure your thumb's still lightly on the side, not off to the side like this. This is not vibrato. Put your thumb on the side. Okay. So now you're going to lightly start to wiggle, and then you're going to bow D. We're going to go down, 2, up, 2. When you get good at that, try counting to 4 on each one. So you're going to play whole notes. Once you've mastered that, you are ready to try vibrato. Okay. And my suggestion is to you to try different fingers as well. So when I do this little exercise, I don't just do it on second finger. So let's practice my exercise, if you don't mind. Let's practice my exercise. We're going to start with second finger. We're going to bow open D, vibrato on A. Okay, get second finger going. Now go to third finger. Ready? Go. Fourth finger, and you can do him by itself or with third finger. I like to do it by myself, but I have a stronger pinky. Some people don't. They do 3 and 4. And then first finger. Now, if you have trouble with first finger, like I do, you need to just make sure you're pulling that back and relaxing back this way, okay? You can't go forward with first finger. You're supposed to go backwards anyway. All right, try it, and All right. So if you practice that every day, eventually you're going to have awesome vibrato. Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.